Hey, hello, I'm Chris Robin, aka at Detroit Beastie, here with Team Riser Fall to talk about Beastie's Boomers for Thursday, May 12th. Stick around, we're getting things moving in the right direction. Be right back. Hey, and we are back. Thanks for being here. Once again, I am Chris Robin, aka at Detroit Beastie, here with Team Riser Fall to talk about some MLB DFS, Beastie's Boomers, for Thursday, May 12th. Before I get into my favorite stack, which I think is a doozy, every video I think it is, and we finally got a little bit of positive momentum going after the St. Louis Cards put up 10 runs last night. But again, that was yesterday. This is today. Before we talk about my favorite stack and some pitching options, whatever you want to do, make sure you go to the website, Rise or Fall, like, share, subscribe. When you get there, use promo code Beastie. You'll get $10 off your first month of premium memberships. And today, it's kind of a light baseball day by MLB standards. There's 8 games all day. That slate locks at 105, but the main slate is probably why you're here. It's only 4 games, and that one locks at 635. So to be fair, the freebie today at Rise or Fall are the MLB stacks. You can go to the website. You can get the cores, the stacks, the rankings, and you can hang in the Discord as some of us, it's coaches, staff, however you want to put it, talk about lock leading up about 20-30 minutes before the first pitch of the main slate. So head there, use Beastie, promo code Beastie, however you want to do it, and we are off and running. When we talk about today's overall baseball slate, as I've said, 4 games on the main, but I want to skip ahead to 8:05 p.m. when the Kansas City Royals head to Texas to take on the Rangers in this one. 8:05 first pitch. That looks to be about 91 degrees, but we know that this beautifully built, new ballpark in Texas, state of the art. I believe it's got a retractable roof. And at 8:05, if it's still 91 degrees, I would like to think they're going to close it. Regardless, I think this is a very good game for just a ton of hits, long balls, bombs, however you want to put it, because Kansas City is trotting out this kid named John Heasley. He started once or twice last year, and then they're putting out Taylor Hearn. So it looks to be, I wouldn't want to say a bullpen game, but when you look at this thing here, 25-year-old Heasley, this is like his second or third MLB start. Right now, 4.91 ERA, and you can see a little bit of an upgrade. I got my notes per usual. Hate to get off track, but I have a second screen right here, so I'm doing it right, like a businessman here, doing it. 4.91 ERA. His WHIP is about 1.23. He's only pitched 14.2 innings, and this kid is not going to put up a ton of strikeouts. He doesn't walk a lot of batters either, so it's like one of the two. If you're not going to strike out, if you're not going to walk, what are we talking about? Base hits and bombs. On the Kansas City side of things, they're throwing out lefty Taylor Hearn. He's been up and down all season. He's had a strong outing his last time out. 1-2 record, 6.53 ERA, 184 WHIP across the board, and he's only pitched 20.2 innings here. So I just kind of wanted to paint that picture. I feel like I did it a little bit poorly by my standards, but you get the thing here. I want to stack Texas Rangers. That's what I want to do. So let's talk about them right off the bat. And first and foremost, when you look at the Texas Rangers, again, this is in the morning or early afternoon, whenever you're watching this. We don't have lineup confirmations as of yet, but I'm going to give you 5 Ranger batters, and we can mix and match those guys. As it stands now, from everything I've read and seen, it looks like the leadoff batter tonight will be starting first baseman Nathaniel Lowe. Left-handed bat, 2.9 on FanDuel, 3.7 on DraftKings. And when you look at Lowe, not your prototypical leadoff hitter. His slugging is only 318, average 252. That's cool. That's fine by me. He's only scored 8 times, 9 RBI, only 1 bomb, and he's been walked 8 times here. I think this kid gets on base a few times tonight in that leadoff spot, and it'll go right into the number 2 batter, which I was a little bit apprehensive to mention here, and that's this strong offseason addition of Kassimian in the 2 spot, starting at second base, 3,000 on FanDuel, 3.8 on DraftKings. As it stands now, Simeon has been a huge disappointment. Don't want to say bust because we're only 25 to 26 games into the season, but as it stands right now, Simeon, 165 average, slugging at 217, on base 278. I mean, these numbers they're they're not good. He's only scored 11 times, 8 RBI, has no bombs, 9 bases on balls, and he's stolen 2 bases. So you're saying, well, Chris, I come to this video to maybe hang out with you for a minute and to get some good information. Why are you giving us this flake in Kassimian? I'm telling you, all these players need, they're creatures of habit, baseball players, and I'm telling you, all it is going to take for Simeon to get off and running is just one good game, just a few good ABs, and boom, it clicks and he's off and running. I think tonight is the night that Simeon gets off the schneid, hits a bomb, and Texas goes absolutely nuts, and they're off and running for the rest of the season. In the 3 spot is another offseason addition in shortstop Corey Seager. This kid has lived up to the billing, right? Left-handed bat, $3,200 on FanDuel, 4.8 on DraftKings. So far, Seager, 441 slugging, on base just over 303 right there, average 243. But when you look at Seager, his power numbers are starting to pop. Finally, 7 bombs so far this season, 15 RBI, and he scored 13 times. I just love the combo of Seager and Kassimian here. In the 4 spot, as it stands right now, nobody probably knows this guy's name, Jonah Heim. Switch hitting catcher, 2.5 on FanDuel, 4.6 on DraftKings. When you look at Jonah, I mean, his numbers they're like speaking to me, but we got to make sure he's in the lineup. It looks like all is well and good for him to be in the starting lineup tonight. Jonah is 356 average, 622 slugging, 463 on base, scored 12 times, 10 RBI, 3 bombs, and 9 bases on ball. So just be careful and make sure Heim is in the lineup tonight. If he's not, let's count on in number 5, starting outfielder Adolis Garcia. This kid he's been great too in a way. He struck out 37 times though, but in addition, 4 home runs. He's stolen 4 bases. So that's what these guys do. They stand in there and swing. And nothing screams feast or famine more than Adolis Garcia. 17 runs, 18 RBI, got 4 bombs, and he's been walked 8 times here. So let's be careful with this Texas Rangers lineup. But there's 5 guys I think we could mix and match and make sure it's confirmed before first pitch. So as I said, Nate Lowe, Kassimian, Corey Seager, Jonah Heim in the 4 spot, if not Adolis Garcia. I appreciate everybody for being here. Thank you so much. Make sure you go to the website, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment here. And before I split, check out these betting trends briefly. The total has gone over in 4 of Kansas City's last 6 games. Kansas City 2-8 straight up in their last 10 games. And get this, Kansas City is 0-5 straight up their last 5 games against Texas. So look for Texas to kind of make a point here and hang 7 or 8 runs and win this one and send KC packing. Until I see you tomorrow for Friday, May 13th, be good, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.